Mind blown. I'm just wondering if there's a loyalty card out there to rack up some frequent flyer miles to get me to Mars. But let's bring it back down to earth and keep our feet firmly planted in the Expresso kitchen. Here's a slightly less mind-blowing fact that peaches and apricots actually belong to the rose family. Probably why they taste so good together, and we're about to put that to the test right now with Ewan and Moira.
Yes, this morning we are getting ready to bake up something super decadent and delicious in the Expresso kitchen. So how does this sound? A slice of peach and apricot cake with streusel topping. Well, it sounds absolutely amazing if you ask me, and Moira's here to make it. Moira, lovely to have you in the kitchen.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I love peach and apricot together because the sweetness of the peaches with the tartness of the apricots goes really well, and we're using the Koo ones, which are even super. And then I put it on top with a streusel topping. Okay. And our streusel is really just a mixture of butter with flour and sugars and nuts, and some people put oats. You put it over the cake near the end, and it bakes really well. It forms like a crust on the top.
Sounds
good.
So
let's get going.
Let's make it,
And this is really super easy. If you don't have a food processor at home, please feel free to do it in a mixing bowl with an electric mixer.
Okay, so you can do that as well. Let me hold on to that for you.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so we put everything into
the
mixer.
So there's no bits, you just...
Yeah, so I'm putting butter in.
Gooi sommer alles in op een
Or you
slag.
can use, if you don't have to use butter, you can use cooking or baking margarine.
Okay.
I use buttermilk.
All right.
Okay. Buttermilk always makes it nice and super moist, and it just adds to the flavour. We're using eggs.
Okay.
You want to grab some sugar there for me?
There's the sugar.
I'm using a combination of brown and white sugar. You know me, I love the combination. I just feel that the brown gives a nice taste.
Yes,
and
it
goes really well with this cake.
And some white sugar.
Some white sugar. And then I'm putting in the flour.
Okay.
And then you can, I've got baking powder there and bicarb, which helps with the raisin agent.
Yes, so that will go in there as well.
And
then the bicarb and some
then
salt.
Just a pinch of salt.
Okay. That should do it.
All right. And we put it on. And then you're just going to blitz it until it all comes together.
Okay.
You just want like a light batter.
Okay.
So you can see it all comes together. And one more time.
Yeah, there's still a piece of butter there that needs to get worked into the mix.
It's all done.
All right. That sounds and looks about right. What do you think? Yes,
perfect.
That's nice.
Then I take my wooden spoon. Now I'm using a cake tin that opens on the side.
Okay.
So if you don't have that, then just use any dish that you have.
All right.
And then obviously just use a wooden spoon or something just to mix it in. And I'm going to pour it into there. And then we're going to top it with our fruit.
So you want this kind of it's a nice stiff consistency.
Stiff consistency, and then because there's butter in it, when it goes into the oven, it melts and it comes all together.
Okay, nice. We are making something truly decadent and delicious in the Expresso kitchen this morning. A beautiful peach and apricot bake with streusel topping. It is going to be amazing. SMS the keyword Koo to 33728. That's Koo to 33728.
I'm just flattening it out, even out.
Yes.
Okay?
But a little butter in there, it's all going to melt down.
It is going to melt down. Okay, so you don't have to worry about being a perfectionist there.
You want to be rough. It's going to look nice at the end of it.
It's nice and rustic. And then we're going to put peaches and apricots on the top.
So basically the dough will rise around.
The dough rises, so it doesn't have to look perfect, but if you want to be creative and get it all around, you can do.
That's it. if you're one of those that you place it perfectly.
But remember, we are still going to put a streusel on the top.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Right. And then just the apricots, what we did was we just drained off the sugar and then we cut them in half.
All right.
Because otherwise they're a little bit too big.
Yes.
But you can see I'm being very rustic, guys. So you no need to worry about...
And be generous.
Of course.
That's the whole thing.
This fruit is beautiful. It's lovely and fresh. And then this goes into the oven, 170 for 45 minutes.
Okay.
Then when it comes out, it'll look like this.
Perfect.
Okay. And then we're going to put the streusel on the top, and it goes back into the oven for 15 minutes, and then it's done.
Okay, so quickly, how do we do the streusel?
Butter, flour, sugar, your nuts, and a little bit of cinnamon and mixed spice. Mix it all together, and then we're going to put it over the top.
All right, great. You go for it. That keyword is Koo. SMS that to 33728 for all the ingredients sent to your phone. Alternatively, you can also log on to our website, expressoshow.com. Right, so we're just going to quickly mix this in.
That's it. And it's going to make like a crumble.
Yes. So that crumble goes on the bake and then into the oven for 15 minutes. Awesome. Easy as that. Well, if you want to know how to make this one more time, here are those steps. In a food processor, combine flour, sugar, baking powder, bicarb, salt, eggs, butter, and buttermilk. Spoon the batter into the cake tin and top evenly with the fruit. Bake for 45 minutes. Combine the butter, brown sugar, flour, cinnamon, walnuts, and almonds in a bowl. Remove the cake from the oven and top with the streusel mixture. Bake for another 15 to 20 minutes. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply. And fresh out of the oven, SMS that keyword KOO to 33728. We'll send you everything so that you can make this very beautiful, very delicious and amazing peach and apricot bake with a streusel topping at your own home and your own convenience and your own time. It's amazing.
Okay,
Alrighty.
we just dust it off with some icing sugar and put a little bit of extra fruit and that's it. And that's it.
Easy as that.
Easy as that.
Hey?
It's delicious. You can serve it with some mascarpone cheese or some vanilla ice cream. If you want it more saucy, some nice vanilla custard.
It sounds amazing, but I love the fact that when we made the actual cake part, you know, you just kind of throw everything together.
It was so easy. It was really so easy. I just love serving it with the extra fruit because I love the fruit and it's a lovely dessert. But yeah, it's really a lovely tea time treat or a dessert, and then
well, thank you for supporting us.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it. That keyword once again, KOO to 33728. Try it out. I'm sure you will not be disappointed.
Only the best cooks serve Koo because they know it's carefully grown and made with meticulous attention. So when you serve Koo, you can trust you're serving only the best.